I'm Anil Kumar sharing with you an example on linear systems based on interest. The question here is Peter's mother invested $5,000 for her future college education. She placed part of the money in an account that paid 4% simple interest each year and the rest in a government bond that paid 3.5% simple interest each year. After 1 year, her investments had earned a total of $190 in interest. How much money did she put into each investment? Now, we can have a visual look at what's happening here. So I prefer to show you kind of like this. So that's my way of doing such questions. So we have an amount here which will say total amount in dollars is 5,000, which Peter's mother is investing and has been invested at two places. Correct? At one place, she gets interest of 4% and in the other 3.5%. So let's say the interest is 4% and the other is 3.5%. So that could be X and this could be Y. Now, we don't know exactly how much each is, but that's what we need to figure out. However, what we know here is the total interest. Now, interest is P times R times T, where P is the amount invested. In the first case is 4. R is percent of interest per annum, which is 4%. So in the first case, we can calculate the interest. We know this amount is X, this amount is Y. And what we also know from here clearly, since we started with $5,000, that X plus Y equals to 5,000. And if I know what X is, I can write Y in terms of X at least. I can say Y is equals to 5,000 minus X. So in a way, we have related these two variables. Do you see that? Now, we need two equations for solving for two variables. Second equation comes from interest. So we can calculate interest from this. That is to say, let's calculate the interest from both of them first, right? Applying this formula. So the interest here will be amount invested into 4%, T is 1. So in this case, we know T equals to 1, right? So first case, amount invested is this. 4% really means what? It means 0.04, correct? Of X. In this case, when I say 3.5%, that means 3.5 divided by 100 or 0.035 of Y. And when you add them up, what do you get? You get $190. So that gives you the second equation. So second equation is 0.04x plus 0.35y equals to 190. So we get two equations. Now with these two equations, we can always find what x and y is. Okay? So that's the whole idea. So you could write one in terms of the other and do the calculations. So let's write 0.04x plus 0.35. We'll need calculator. 5,000 minus x equals to 190. So what we did here is we treat this as equation 1, let us say, this as equation 2. We substituted 1 in 2 to get that. Now we can open the brackets and calculate x value. So we have 0.04x. Now in this case, when we multiply 0.35 times 5,000, we get 1750 minus 0.35x equals to 190. Is it okay? So we have x values 0.4 minus 0.35, which is 0.05. Let's do 0.04 minus 0.35. I did a mistake here. 0.035. I'm sorry. 0.035. I'm sorry. 0.35. So one decimal. And this is 0. Let me redo. So what we have here is 0.04x plus 175 minus 0.035x equals to 190. Correct? This is when we do 3.5 divided by 100, we get 0.035. Okay, so 0.04 minus 0.035 is in decimals. Okay, so it'll be 0.005. Correct? X equals to 190 minus 175. Is it okay? So 190 minus 175 is equals to 15. Right? So we can write this as 15. So x is equals to 15 divided by 0.005. So 15 divided by 0.005 gives us the answer, which is 3000. Does make sense to you? So we found the value of x as 3000, and definitely y should be 5000 minus 3000, which is 2000. Correct? So she invested an amount of 3000 with interest of 4%. So that was $3,000, and this was $2,000. Correct? So that is how you could do interest-based questions. Sorry for this mistake anyway. You get an idea. 3.5% means 3.5 divided by 100. So if you do that, what do you get? So we get 3.5 divided by 100 is in decimals 0.035, right? So I missed a 0 there, which is very important, of course. Now that's how you do it. I hope the steps are absolutely clear. Feel free to share your comments and views. If you like and subscribe, that'll be good. Thank you, and all the best.